Engineering is not merely a profession. It is the heartbeat of development and the bridge between a vision for the future and the reality of our present. For the past 2 years, the Nigerian Society of Engineers, Uyo branch, has been defined by a clear mission to strengthen institutional governance and foster professional excellence. Our journey began in September 2024, anchored in faith and a deep sense of responsibility, guided by the leadership of the 17th Chairman, Engineer Emem Ezekiel, MNSE. This administration dedicated itself to the principles of service, continuity, and accountability. From the solemnity of our Thanksgiving service to the official presentation of leadership responsibilities by the immediate past chairman, Engineer Uwemakpan FNSE, we committed ourselves to building upon the successes of our predecessors.
I'd like to say that I'm very fulfilled and I'm happy that I've been able to do those things that we promised when we came into office 2 years ago. One of the major challenge we had as engineers in these states is that we didn't have a secretariat, a building of our own, despite the fact that NSC Uyo branch is 39 years as of today. And so we made promise that we are going to complete this project, our building. And I'm happy today that we've been able to fulfill that promise. You know, when we started, it was as if it was not going to be possible. With resilience, we reach out to sponsors, we reach out to senior members, reach out to contractors, and eventually the money keeps coming in. And even from our members, the money keeps coming in. And we did not levy any of our members. There was no levy. We just threw it open, voluntary donation. And then we started receiving support out of our goodwill. Support, and we are able to.
Leadership is an inclusive endeavor. By establishing an open door approach and empowering our various committees, we deepened our institutional governance. We reached out to our industry leaders, government agencies, and partners such as the Ministry of Power and Petroleum Development, to forge strategic alliances that advocate for local content and fair participation of indigenous engineers. Our most visible legacy lies in the concrete and steel of our infrastructure. When the 17th administration took office, it inherited the ambitious National Engineering Center Annex project. With resilience and prudent resource management, we drove this vision forward. Transforming a commissioning of the Engineering Gatehouse and Building Center, the ultra-modern convenience facility, and the dedicated spouses hall, a space that honors the vital role families play in our professional lives.
And for this number of years, we never had an official residence or office that the Nigerian Society of Engineers Uyo branch operate from. So it was very worrisome for me as a person. I want to believe that most of the members too were worried, and even our past leaders. Before I was elected to be the chairman, what I promised during my campaign was that I will see to it that we have a secretariat. When I was considering the idea of the branch secretariat, I wasn't just thinking of maybe a room where the secretaries or few activities can happen. I thought of having a National Engineering Center Annex. We have the National Secretariat Annex, the main one at Abuja. And then we have, the first one was in Lagos before they moved the headquarters to Abuja. So I approached the national and I obtained the approval for us to have the national center in Uyo that cover the South region.
2 years
Has been a very eventful, very progressive. 2 years of deliberateness with respect to ensuring that our National Engineering Center next and birth criteria had to be completed. On coming on board, the chairman laid the marker that we needed to complete that building. And beyond just words, we had to walk the talk.
An engineer is a lifelong learner. We institutionalized regular technical paper presentations covering critical topics from climate-resilient infrastructure and cybersecurity to the Akwa Ibom State Electricity Law 2025. We pushed boundaries through industrial visits to flagship projects like the Arise Park Resort, the University of Uyo Solar Hybrid Mini-Grid, and the Victor Atta International Airport Terminal Building. Furthermore, our commitment to safety was solidified through extensive HSE certification training, ensuring that our members operate at the highest global standards. Beyond technical expertise, we have nurtured our human connections. Our solemn assemblies reminded us of our ethical responsibilities, while the NSE Machine Football team fostered brotherhood on the field. We extended our hands to the vulnerable, conducting free medical outreaches and humanitarian visits to correctional facilities and orphanages. The Spouses Forum, under the leadership of Engineer Abigail Emem Ezekiel, set a national benchmark, twice earning top-tier recognition as the best-performing Spouses Forum in Nigeria. Through the inauguration of the Young Engineers Forum YEFAN Uyo branch, we created a dedicated platform for mentorship, ensuring that the next generation of engineers is equipped with the leadership skills to continue this work. Stewardship is more than just completing projects. It is about leaving behind a stronger, more visible institution. Over these 2 years, we have proven that with collective effort, professional integrity, and visionary leadership, we can transform challenges into milestones.
Well, in the past, what I really observed in NSC was that there was small problems, maybe politics. They were not really together, there was no unity there. But in Engineer Emem Ezekiel regime, there's no problem. Everybody's together, they are all united, love is flowing, and that is how we are moving very fast.
It has been a good one because one of the things I've learned so far is that communication, to have effective communication, you have to be consistent. So in my office, communication matters a whole lot, and I have been able to make it consistent and effective, and I have seen the improvement because I have really seen members' participation in the meeting. Even during this engineering week, I have seen much participation and awareness I have created using my office.
We were able to come on board, and we decided to write her name in gold. Every ESCO member that came on board, we resolved to learn from the mistakes of others, ensuring that we maintain peace and we keep our eyes on the ball.
I have a very good working relationship with my ESCO members, very cordial and peaceful. Sometimes we argue, but we play also a lot. At the end of the day, it's to have the optimum and best result for whatever decision we take. And it's very obvious that for 2 years we've not heard of any rancor or disagreement that gets out of the meeting hall. The support I have is not just from ESCO. Everybody, past leaders, past senior members of the branch, and everybody. I don't think I have problems. Gone are the days when we used to have challenges in NSC where you have arguments, issues between the chairman and the vice chairman. But now, I tell you what, if I want to choose another vice chairman, I will choose and choose and choose again. In fact, he's actually my best EXCO member. Talking about Engineer Francis who are FNS, he's given me the best support. And you know, when we look at our list of support and sponsors, we find out that Snyder Engineering Services, owned by my vice chairman, Engineer Francis Uwa, happens to give the highest financial support to this building and the highest technical input. So I really am very much happy to have him as my vice and have him as one of the best supporters.
This is not just a report of what we have done. It is an invitation to all our members to continue building, to continue serving, and to continue excelling. This is the legacy of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, Uyo Branch, under the leadership of Engineer Emem Ezekiel.